Hey everyone, here's today's silly experiment. It's a pan tilt focus Arri Alexa camera. So this, as you can see, is an Alexa Mini. It's sat on top of a pole there, on top of a DJI RS4 Pro gimbal, and I am remote controlling that from here with this. This is a Hollyland receiver, which is inbuilt into the monitor here, transmitters up there, and this thing, and this is a tilter control handle for a little sort of Bluetooth module transmitters on the gimbal up there. And with this I can pan and tilt the camera and focus it with the DJI focus motor that is attached to the lens. So I can't see why you couldn't use any lens on this camera with this setup that's lightweight, as long as it's very light, because of course the gimbal will only hold so much, and the Alexa Mini is already a pretty heavy little camera. So I haven't had much trouble with this so far. It's a really nice little unit, and actually the fact that it's all running up there completely wirelessly, everything runs off that big battery. The camera, the transmitter, the gimbal itself, and the focus motor means that that can sit up there remotely for probably for quite some time. I haven't tested it specifically, but you could put a shark fin on and put 2 of those batteries on if you wanted even more runtime. You don't even have to record in camera. You could have that as a remote head into your live broadcast, or a concert film, or even, you know, drama, where you need the camera up high somewhere but still have control of it. And that's you know, often an issue with cameras like, you know, Alexas, because, you know, they actually need some controlling. And although they have a really useful app and remote features built into them, you can use them to adjust the camera settings while they're up there. So say that's up somewhere high, you can't reach it, you can still now pan and tilt with the camera and focus entirely remotely and control the other camera settings via the app or the Alexa remote control. So there we go. So that's today's little experiment. It's Alexa Mini on a RS4 Pro, entirely remote controlled, and could be, you know, up high somewhere or down low somewhere that an operator couldn't get to. There's no extra weights or anything I've added to that. That is the absolute bare minimum Alexa Mini setup with a lens on it, with the focus motor. There isn't any other weights I've added to that. There's nothing else I've done to the camera or the setup there. It's got the long plate on from Small Rig, I think, make a long plate. And that also has a little bar on there for connecting the focus motor bar to. A little mount, but apart from that, it's absolutely stock. There's nothing extra I've done to this at all. It's on a Tilter RS remote base, which allows power into the camera from the battery there, and also allows 2 massive great screws to go up into the RS base. This is all coming mounted actually on my steady gimbal bracket, so that's another use for that, which I originally developed to put all of this essentially onto a Steadicam arm, so I can walk along, or I can have complete control of it whilst on the Steadicam arm, but without having to hold the gimbal in my hands. That was the idea of that bracket. But the more we actually use it, and the more situations we come into for work, the more options, opportunities, and situations it finds itself useful in. So this is actually all on the steady gimbal bracket there, so another useful feature of that. So there we go, that's today's little experiment. Pan tilt focus Arri Alexa.